Good morning, students. Welcome to our English classes. In the last classes, we have dealt with major discourses of paper 1 and 2. Now, in one class itself, I would like to speak about minor discourses of paper 1 and 2 at a time in order to reduce the length of the videos. So, in the first minor discourse, we have to speak about message. And for your information, one minor discourse gives you 5 marks. So, here we have message. And in message, first we have to see present the relevant ideas and context. What is the message? That we have to give a proper idea and also a context. Actually, two kinds of messages are there. One is giving a message which we received from one and giving to another one. And another one is our own message which we wanted to give to other people. These two kinds of questions are already seen in our examination. So we will discuss about messages afterwards in a detailed manner. Now, second point is brevity. Maximum you have to write 50 words only in one message, and the idea should be clear. Mostly there will be only one idea, and that should be written within 50 words. Then appropriate language to the context should be used. Well-formed sentences should be there. Then conventions of writing should be, including spelling, everything we have to take care of. Now coming to the second minor discourse, that is notice. In the notice we have to give the exact context. Appropriate format should be there. Layout and design should be there. And the language should be persuasive. And you have to write on what organization's basis that we are giving the notice. For example, if it is a school, for example, St. Anthony School, Sangareddy, or St. Peter's School, Sangareddy. So, there we have to give the name of the letterpad name of the organization. Then afterwards we have to give a heading telling that what is the matter that we are going to present in the notice. The date should be there, and place should be there, and whom we are addressing, that also should be mentioned. That's what organization means. Then we have to have, naturally, well-formed constructions also should be there. Then the third one is that of diary. Diary is actually a personal reflection or even thoughts and feelings. So, it should be in first person. We cannot write the diary of other people. So, first of all, we have to write our own diary. In our textual or examination pattern, we will be asked, imagine that you are so and so, and write a diary entry. Then we have to write the diary entry in such a way that we are becoming that person. Then only we will be able to get marks for that. Then we have to use language appropriate to the mood. Sometimes it can be maybe a negative mood, a sad mood. Sometimes it can be a happy mood. As accordingly we have to write it. For example, some years back, I gave a diary to my students, and I asked them to write a diary entry after explaining only. But I did not say what is this mood. Then what they have written. For example, one of the lesson we are having in which the husband is dead and the wife is asked to write a diary. Then in the issue we'll see the storied house is the lesson. In that we'll see the hero of the story is dead. Then the wife is asked to write the diary. Then what she said is, today is an auspicious day. Why auspicious? Because that was the day of their housewarming. But in the diary, what is most important? The death of her husband. So how she should start? Not that it's an auspicious day, but you have to say, oh my God, what happened today? I cannot remember. I cannot think about it. My husband is no more there. That is the beginning of a proper diary. The mood of the diary should be proper. Sometimes you can have self-criticism. Sometimes you can write, say about your future plans. So for example, in the first lesson, Nick is writing a diary after his attempt to suicide. So he can say as a self-criticism, what a foolishness that I did. God has created me in this way to give strength to other people. But I wanted to die myself. No, I will not do that. Now, I will try my level best to motivate some people. That's what my life will be. I will be concentrating on what is there with me, not what I don't have. I don't have legs or arms, but I have beautiful eyes. So I'll concentrate on that. That's the way that you have to go for self-criticism, or some future plans also can be mentioned. Or in the case of Narayana Murthy, he was not able to join IIT. So what is decided? It is not the institute but the person who is important. Even though I cannot join IIT, I'll study in Mysore and will be great. That way you can write about future plans also. So this is the way that you have to write a diary. Naturally, coherence of ideas using well-formed sentences or structures should be used. These are the 3 minor discourses of paper 1. And there will not be any choice for you. You will be given only one question. You have to write it. So all the 3 you have to learn well and practice well. Now coming to paper 2, that is group B minor discourses. First one is poster. And you have examples of poster in your textbook itself. And you might have seen many posters also. First thing that we have to take is the context should be shown. What is that? The occasion and purpose of making this poster. Then there should be appropriate format. We should keep the heading for that. First of all, we have to write poster on the top. Then particularly for that particular format should be used. Then there should be a layout and design should be there. Here also maintaining brevity. You need not write even 50 words. Maximum slogan type of sentences. 3 or maximum 5 is enough. And it should be very attractive. At one look, one should understand what is mentioned there and what is expressed by the one who has presented this poster. So that clarity should be there while we are making a poster. You can use color but not sketches, which will not be spreading. That kind of color can be used. But I suggest pencil and pen may be enough. Anyway, that poster should be also in a box. Then as I said, so slogan type of questions, that is rhythmic language should be used. Naturally, well-formed constructions also should be used. Now another minor discourse in paper 2 is invitation. There also the heading invitation should be on the top, and the context, that is the occasion, event details, and what is the purpose of this particular event, that should be shown. Then a formal format, appropriate format, layout and design should be there. And the style of writing is also very important. There can be two kinds of invitations. First is official and the other one is unofficial, formal and informal. In formal, we will be writing it in third person. In informal, we can write it in first and second person. First person, I invite you. Third person, Mr. Mathew invite you. In that way, you have to invite you is not the word. Mr. Mathew invite Mr. Amal, for example. That is the third person way of writing. Then maintaining brevity. What is that? It should not be more than 50 words. Totally. Including the word invitation, including the sign, there should be only 50 words. Then a persuasive language. One who reads the invitation should feel to attend the function. That is very important. Now, well-formed construction we have to use. Then the next one is profile. Already we have studied about biographical sketch. That is bit elaborate and almost from birth to death or even beyond that will be there in biographical sketch. But in profile, this is for a particular purpose. And what is necessary details of the person. For example, a profile is given by a teacher who is applying for a job. There, the person will write what is his or her qualification, what is the experience, which classes she or he dealt with. These will be given. There we will not mention about his ability in cricket or any other way. Now, that is a profile. Presenting relevant ideas and presentation. So what is required only we need to write in a profile. Then the data should be organized well. Appropriate cohesive devices should be used. Well-formed sentences. Already we have seen all the discourses. Let it be major or minor. Well-formed sentence is must. Construction or structure of the sentence we have to take care of. And what is the difference between profile and biographical sketch? I told you. Profile is for a particular purpose. Biographical sketch can be elaborate. Even a biographical sketch can be given for particular purpose also, no issues. And profile mostly it will be in a tabular form as a table. Biographical sketch will be in paragraph form. There can be 3 or 4 paragraphs. Profile will not be mostly in paragraph, but rarely we can write in that also. But mainly feel that profile can be in a tabular form. So this is about the 6 minor discourses that we deal in paper 1 and 2. There is no choice for these questions. Each question carries 5 marks, so you should be very careful in writing it, and all the 6 should be known to you. Thank you very much. We will meet or deal with all the major discourses in a detailed manner in the coming classes. Thank you very much.